Hey there, welcome to a special edition of Cookbook Keto by Kzoo Keto. This week we are doing a recipe swap with Nacine O'Brien. Check out her channel. She's been doing keto since last fall and has lost over 70 pounds. She is also doing one of our recipes on her channel, and we are following along on one of her recipes. We are going to do the one that she did on her channel that is breaded chicken strips and breaded mozzarella sticks. However, I'm doing a little twist because I'm also throwing in some Monterey Jack cheese and some Colby Jack cheese. She does just pork rinds in her video. I'm not the biggest fan of pork rinds, so I wanted to do one a little different too. So we're gonna do another one that's breading using almond flour, paprika, garlic salt, and Parmesan cheese. And of course, we need eggs for the egg wash. So let's show you how to do this. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna cut up some of this chicken. If you've seen my past videos, you know that all the weirdness has to go away.
It all must go.
So let's get started on that. No strange white pieces, no tendons, no fat. It's all gone. Like that weird little bit sticking up out of there. And while Greg makes fun of me about this, I know there are others out there because you've commented. So I know I'm not alone. I mean, that's disgusting. That is just absolutely disgusting. Blech. Makes me want to throw up all over the chicken. This one's got some extra weirdness going on. I don't like it when it makes the squelching sound. Okay, so I'm going to continue de-weirding the chicken, and we'll be back in a minute. The weirdness has been eliminated. These are ready to go, so I'm going to start cutting these into a semblance of strips. Don't really know what I'm doing here, but we'll just make do. That's a really long one. Maybe I should cut that in half. These will work. Alright, let's get the rest of these cut up. Okay, so we're going to get the egg wash going. I have just a pie plate, a couple eggs in here. I'm going to break them up with my whisk. Now in Nacine's video, she added heavy whipping cream, and she had some troubles getting the breading to stick. I'm thinking it might be the fat from the heavy whipping cream, possibly. So what I'm going to do is add a couple teaspoons worth of water in here to thin it out a little. And we'll see if that helps. We have about 2.5 cups of pork rinds in here, ready to go. And then the other breading mix, I've got 2 cups of almond flour. And to that, I'm going to add half a cup of Parmesan cheese, or thereabouts, because it's all clumpy. And I'm just gonna kind of squeeze it to get the clumps out. To that, we add half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And 1.5 teaspoons of paprika. How do I get into this? And then I'm just going to seal this bag so I can shake it all up and get it all mixed together. We're going to bring our chicken back over. We're going to season it a little bit before we do any shaking bacon. Everything is seasoned. Breading is ready. We have our Ninja Foodie here that we are going to do the air frying in. Sorry, put the basket in here. We'll just set them in on the basket. So I think we'll do some of the pork rind ones first. You're just gonna kind of drag them into this egg mixture. And then we'll toss them in the bag. I'm gonna do a few at a time. Make sure your bag is closed tight so you don't get breading everywhere. Alright, let's put these in here. Shaking off the excess. Looks like I can fit one more in there. Where did it go? I can't find it. There it is. Alright, we're going to turn this on and get these going. So on the Ninja, we're going to use the Air Crisp. Up that to 400 degrees. Nope, nope. I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
The one on the left.
Here we go. And we'll start it for 15 minutes. Alright, so while this is going, as you can see, I have a ton of chicken out here. I want to try to speed up the process a little bit, so we're going to bake fry them, the ones in the other breading. So we're going to get some of those going. I have a half-size pan sheet covered with aluminum paper with a gridded rack on the top of it, so you can stick them in there, and I've got the oven preheating at 400 degrees. Let's shake these up now. I'll make sure I have the bag closed. I forgot to shut the lid or close my water bottle lid on my Zip Fizz yesterday, and I had Zip Fizz everywhere when I went to shake it. That was fun.
I had a good laugh.
Greg appreciated it. So this recipe that I grabbed for the breading, for the almond flour breading, is actually from foodnetwork.com's website. It's a keto breaded chicken recipe. Obviously not following it to the full magnitude. I am just doing the breading itself. So, as you might have noticed, I forgot to put them in the egg wash first. I realized that after I had them in the bag, and then I was like, who cares? We'll do it anyway. It still seems to be sticking. We'll see if it turns out in the end. If you don't know, this whole series is about me learning how to cook. And in that process, sometimes I forget some steps. This time, let's get them in the egg wash. Alright, so the air fryer is done. We're going to check on our chicken. It looks pretty good, but I think I want to flip them and maybe let them go a few more minutes. Now, this thing is pretty cool. If you don't have one, it actually replaces 3 products. It does your air pressure, or your air frying, your pressure cooker, and crock pot. And we use it quite often, especially the kids. They use the air fryer portion of it almost daily. So let's turn this back on. I'm gonna say let's put it in there for another 5 minutes just so they can brown on that side. Where is it? I can't see it from this side. I'm leaning in the chicken. Turn it back up to 400. And I can't see it.
What do you want it to be?
5 minutes. There we go. Okay, oven's ready. Chicken's ready. We're gonna throw these in the oven for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna flip them and put them in for another 5. Okay, 5 minutes is up on this. We're gonna check the temperature with our little meat thermometer.
These are great. I use them for the grill guys.
That one's definitely done.
They will be linked below.
That's done. That's tiny. That's gonna be done. Done. Yeah, they're all like 200 something.
Yeah, that means that they were overcooked.
Well, I'm thinking it makes them crispier.
Does it? It also makes them drier. Just ask my mom on her terrible pork chops.
Putting in the second batch of pork rind crusted chicken strips. I think though I am in an effort to speed this up even further, I'm gonna put the rest of them in the oven. That way we can move on to the cheese sticks. While everything else is finishing up in the oven, we're gonna start on the cheese. So I got some jack cheese, and I've got some Colby jack cheese and some mozzarella cheese. Now I read somewhere online that it says to put them in the freezer first, so that's what I did. So let's see how these turn out. I'm gonna do half and half. We're gonna do half in the pork rind mixture and half in the almond butter mixture, almond flour mixture. Not sure where butter came from. And I'm gonna cut some of the cheese sticks in half too, so they're not quite so big. Get eggy. Okay, so the breading isn't sticking to these all that well. Okay, we're gonna try to egg wash them again. All right, time to get these going. These are the pork rind ones. So we're gonna turn on air crisp, same temperature, 400. We're gonna do it for 5 minutes. Oops, 5.
Because it's just finished. In case you guys didn't know, it's a train wreck. You gotta see this, look at this. Stacy loves her Jack Snack so much that she wanted to risk everything just to make one. And look at it, it's starting to ooze away. Ooze away.
They're all oozing away.
Okay.
So what I did find is that the coating sticks better, the flour, almond flour coating sticks better to the cheese than the pork rind coating. And apparently cheese thaws really, really fast. I don't know why, they were rock hard when I took them out. I left them out for 10 minutes and they're already like ready to eat. Okay, so in order to avoid the disaster that was the Jack Snack and the
This right here, see this?
Colby Jack, we're gonna put the mozzarella in first. And we'll get those going for a few minutes. This did not turn out. Apparently, you do not use Jack Snack. Don't use Jack Snacks. Don't use Colby Jack.
It's the reason they make mozzarella sticks out of mozzarella.
Well, I want sticks out of other cheeses.
Yeah, no cheese for you.
All right. Well, let's dump these back in there to warm up.
They get another little cheese coating too.
Some of them do. So sad about my cheese.
Well,
I don't like it in the pork rind.
the cheese or the chicken?
It's cheese.
I don't like the cheese in the pork rind. It's because it's the jack cheese. You gotta try the mozzarella cheese in the pork rinds. It probably tastes better.
I don't like it, but I'm eating it anyway.
Here he lies, the dead jack cheese that Stacy murdered in the air fryer.
So this one was a bit of a fail.
I wouldn't say fail.
I mean, we turned the broiler on some of them, and one of the broilers I don't think is working right. The other one, I guess we had a miscommunication because I had Greg helping me to try and get it done faster. Because it has been a long day.
But good news, I got hot sauce. Woohoo! And
The cheese didn't work out.
chicken looks quite good. I might have actually already sampled a little bit, and you know what? It tastes like chicken.
Well, at least it doesn't taste like crap.
So this is, we have two different varieties here. This is the almond flour
That's
variety.
the pork rind.
This is the pork rind.
So the pork rinds are a
The
little
lightly colored ones?
crispier.
Oh no, the crispier ones.
Yes, crispier ones.
Those are the air fried.
Yep, these are air fried.
Also pork rinds?
And these are, and these are oven-ish.
And then what are these?
And then those are the almond flour.
Both are the same there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were all in the oven. It's just the darker ones were in the broiler a little longer.
Yeah. And they're naked on the bottom because they stuck.
Let me just grab my
Yeah,
cheese.
grab that thing.
That's a wonderful cheese
That
stick.
is nice.
Yep. Here's my cheese blob.
Oh yeah.
It worked out well.
Did
So this is a cheese stick?
Yeah.
Ish.
It's sort of.
cheese
It's
Plus or minus.
minus.
Plus or minus the stick.
I actually think I prefer the pork rinds. Yeah. And the reason for that is simple. They're not as dry. Because I think the almond flour sort of really dries out your mouth as you're eating it.
And you have the security of biting into the chicken and knowing you're not going to get any weirdness.
It's true.
No, the weirdness is on the outside.
My poor Jack's next.
Got anything you want to say? Eulogy?
You should tell the Jack Snacks that you'll never let them go.
That's right.
I'll never do this to you
Oh
again.
my god, it's even got dead hair. You're eating the hair from the Jack!
You can get a little door for them to float on.
Oh my god.
Oh, am I gonna put it to rest out to sea?
Well, yeah.
Shoot an arrow?
Oh no,
Flaming arrow?
like Jack from Titanic.
Yeah.
Titanic.
You've been
Oh.
I'll never let go.
Okay.
What?
That's all you make the reference since it's the first sentence.
I know.
I didn't get it.
I kept waiting for Stacy to get it.
You know what's
You haven't
hilarious?
seen the
I
movie.
used to love that movie.
Alright guys, well we're gonna go ahead and rate the meal then, as we are as customary with our Cookbook Keto series.
Pork? Meh.
Pork meh.
Meh.
So much so you even flipped off your thumb.
But yeah, pork is meh.
Are you sure it's not just a downvote?
No, because she'd eat it.
No, I'd eat it, so it's just a meh. I don't prefer it.
Yeah. So what's the almond then? What's the other one?
So the almond one is up. So I have a side and an up.
Side and an up.
Pork, almond.
Well, you shoved that thing in the air. It's kind of scary.
What about you?
Give me flashbacks. So I think the pork one was pretty good. I think the pork rinds was tasty. I would definitely eat it again. Although it may have been carried a little bit by the house. And I could say the same thing with the almond flour too. So the sauces helped a lot. I think Stacy ate them dry, so she probably has a bit more flavor. But I don't mind the pork rinds. I like the extra crunchiness. So I guess since we don't have like a in-between scale, it's either a like or meh or a dislike, I'm gonna go like on both.
I'm gonna go right hand for the red sauce and left hand for the green sauce, and they both get a thumbs up.
Nice. Nice. Oh, hang on. He's got to get a drink.
Okay.
He's tired.
In all seriousness, both of them are kind of neat.
Meh, meh.
So it's fine. It's chicken tenders. It's whatever.
Chicken tenders.
And they're kind of subpar chicken tenders. They're okay. Like, that had better, of course. But the sauce is really, really good. We carried them and they were delicious. They weren't bad chicken tenders. They were just not the greatest.
Well, that's it for us today, guys. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for subbing. And until next time,
Stay keto.
see you guys.
He really is too. He just came over here and sat down.
Yep.
Like I've been out here baking for how long and he hasn't been out here. As
Camera's
soon as we
on.
turn the camera on, this dog has to be right next to my feet. This week we are doing a recipe swap with Nacine O'Brien over at her channel named after her name. I don't know if I like that.
Named after her name.
Hey there, welcome to, I did say Kzoo Keto.
You say Kzoo, you say Cookbook.
Okay. Hey there, welcome to Cook. Along with an egg. Where did this chicken come from?
An egg.
I think you're so funny.
I think it's funny.
French cheese block.
Blob cheese thing.
I'm sure it actually tastes quite fine.
Oh, Detroit won. No, never mind. It ended in a tie.